Good morning, everyone. A lot to go over this morning. November 4th, Friday. Feds will be speaking today. I don't have any scheduled, but I guarantee you somebody's going to find somewhere, some platform where they can be making some comments. Non-farm payroll unemployment numbers all come out at 8:30. That's a big deal. Crude, big pop. Bonds, not doing much. Gold up a little. Bitcoin's up a little. VIX gapping up just slightly. Dollars weakening. Put to call is 106 in the bearish zone. Oscillators 96. New York Stock Exchange 75. Nasdaq positive. That is, they've cooled down considerably. Plenty of room to move. Advanced decline line still rolling down. Breath turned down. The dollar, as you can see right here, is pulling in big time. Want to watch this trend line for support. Now let's go to the SPY. We have a lot to go over. I mean a lot. So we've gapped up here overnight on COVID news with China. China's finally come to the conclusion where they feel like they need to let outside vaccine manufacturers in, like PFE, Moderna, biotech. So let's keep an eye on those today. As for the SPY, turn these indicators, moving averages off. As for the SPY, we're back above this 373.52. Back above this, so that's our first level of support. If we lose that, 371.16. If we lose 371.16, then we're going to go back to looking for a 368.64 for support. So if we decide to push today, then we're going to look for 376.67 for resistance. If we take that out, 379.70. So let's go look at some earnings, please. We had Square report last night. So with this one, let's go to the daily. Blow this in a little bit here. You can see it's been trading in this little channel, but we are up now. Let's turn the moving averages back on just to give you an idea. Watch this 50-day. It's right underneath this trend line, so you want to watch that trend line. Let's go back into the intraday. You can see we're above that trend line. You have resistance coming up at 62.97 if we do decide to push. What else? Bros had a decent report. WBD, huge loss. What is Bros doing right now? Not really doing anything. WBD had a huge loss. Team had a loss. Streaming's not going so good for the Warner Brothers. Twilio had a loss. Team had a loss. Carvana had a huge loss. Fubo reports at 9. Baba's up huge this morning. So Baba is not only up on the COVID news out of China, but it's also up on because of the audit. They have done the audit that will allow them to stay on U.S. stock exchanges. You can see right here we closed under the 9, so we have gapped up this morning, so it's putting us back above the 9, 72.04. Run right into a previous level, so we're up here. We took the 20 out. Watch your 20-day today. If we can take this level out, we may be able to see a push up to maybe 73.50-ish area. Definitely worth keeping an eye on. Let's go take a look at Carvana. This was just a very ugly report. I think they got a good idea. They just need to work on it. I actually know some people who bought 2 cars from them and not done so well. The service part of this is a big issue. All right, so the 9, you can see we're testing the 9 yesterday. Let's get a line in here. rate on those candles. Go to intraday, see how bad this is. Alright, so we're still holding at 1302. If we can hold that, look for a push. If we lose that, obviously you look for your earnings low. If we lose that, looking to go short. Let's see. I want to talk about AMD. They had news out about their cards last night. Not a real big move here. It is up this morning, but everything in the market's up. The scanner is loaded. These Chinese names are hot. Definitely keep an eye on them. We just covered BABA, but they're all up quite a bit. So you can see AMD here in pre-market. You got this little level here that needs to be taken out. I'm going to just doing this to make it easier for me to remember that level while we're trading today. So 61.78 is resistance, 59.79 is support. We lose 59.79, look for 59.03 for support. If we take 61.78 out, look for 62.93 for resistance. Let's go to Tesla. You see this nice gap up here this morning. Always look when we get a gap up for a possible gap fill. Watch yesterday's high. Yesterday's high looks like it's going to be a big deal. So we're going to go ahead and draw this out like that right there. And this way I know, just a reminder, when we're trading and I'm looking at all my little six inch boxes or whatever of all the charts, I know that reminds me I have a line there. Alright, so let's look at Apple. Well, our 215.48 support. Watch this gap fill. 215.48 support, 209.81 if we take that out. 222.57, 224.57, a big area. Obviously, you got to take out yesterday's high to push here. Let's look at Apple. Remember, we've seen all that really heavy put flow on Apple yesterday, or the day before, and yesterday we had this move down. So, but you can see Apple's actually up here. Watch yesterday's move. You can see yesterday's range actually traded within the 141.24 and this 139 zone that we have down here. So we traded right in that area in a fairly tight range. So let's see if we can get this on a different 139.52 to 139.47. Treat that area like a zone, and that'll be support this morning. So let's go back out to the 30. So watch this 139.52 zone if we try to push right back to that 141.24 area. Amazon, this 88.94, watch that area for support. If we take that out, 92.29. And if we take that out, you can see an area right here where we had a nice reaction at. So we're going to put a test line in here, change it red, and dot it up. Lock that in. So watch for 97.57 if we do try to push today. And you can actually see that this is a little zone in here. I should be drawing another line right on the top of that, but we're going to go with that for now. That's about all I have for today. These China names are up big. They're littered on the scanner. We got Dash up, PODD's up, LI, Square, Cloud's actually up, BE, Bloom Energy's up, Coin. That's right, yes. Take a look at Coin. Coin had a bad earnings. The one thing about Coin is they had a bad earnings, a bigger loss than expected, but their users are coming back. So that's interesting to know for COVID, or for crypto, I'm sorry. I got COVID on the brain. So since we had this tweeter down here on the 30, I'm going to put a line right there. Lock that in. You can see we're coming back here yesterday's. If we can take out yesterday's high and these pre-market levels, look for a move up to 66.20. Watch for yesterday's low if we continue to pull back there. Have a great day, everyone. Let's make some money. Be patient. Remember, extend your exhales. This will help you on your breathing and help slow your heart rate. You know, we can get so excited sometimes, and the moments of excitement like that, it can really alter your way of thinking. So have a great day and make some money.